did. I remember that tip-off classic where we played North Carolina. I remember playing that game where, and again, I mean, I knew who Vince Carter was because we were pretty much the same age growing up, so I'd heard about him. AAU. He was back in North Carolina, but I remember playing that game, and I remember people talking about like how this guy just jumped out of the gym and whatever. But I remember there was a play in that game where Ed Cota was bringing the ball to the floor. He's on the left side of the floor, and he threw this lob. He was behind half court, and he threw this lob to Vince Carter, and it was a ball throw where it was like, oh, that's going out of bounds. It's way too high. I'm telling you, I wish I could find it someplace. There's no place where the thing is on film. Vince Carter caught that thing at the top right corner of the backboard. Do you remember this lob, Bennett, in that game that Vince caught? And he caught that thing.
It was probably underneath it.
Yeah, and the fact that he caught it and he dunked it, I was like, what am I doing on the floor with these guys? It was absolutely the most athletic thing I think I've ever seen to this point in my career. It was unbelievable, and I think it's just like, you see Vitale talking to Coach Olson, same thing. You see these guys that you grew up watched on TV your whole life. I mean, the people we met. I remember going to UCLA and meeting Coach Wooden. And you remember how Coach Wooden would sit and watch practices and talk. He talked to us after practice. It's just things like that. It's like I'm sitting here meeting John Wooden. I remember our second year. I remember going to practice at in Chicago, and we took the floor when the Bulls were on the floor practice on their practice board. We took the floor.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen and all them.
Jordan, Rod, and Pittman, Phil Jackson, they're all right there, and we're just sitting on the sideline. I remember we got in the locker room, we're like looking around their lockers and stuff, and like
Steve Kerr got us in there. Yep.
Yeah, Steve Kerr and Bushler got us into that practice, but it's just like it's the people you come across, the people you meet that you're just like, what is like. I'm living a dream right now.